Let me just get a... Oh wait, can you try talking? Mm-hmm. 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 And wait, actually, no, not yet. I'm I'm still fixing things. But you don't have to talk. You don't have to talk for a second. Wait, wait. I'm just. I don't need this. Oh, there we go. Okay, try talking now. Oh, I know what's wrong. 1 second, 1 second. Should be fine now. Try talking now.
It is fine now?
I think so. Oh, I'm kinda...
Okay.
My
Okay.
connection is kinda
Each
shit.
creature in a
Oh, wait.
15 foot. 92. 49 milliseconds of ping. Because of the Japanese server. It's alright. It's alright.
Should be better now. I don't know if my stream stopped because I switched my internet real quick, so I don't know if that like crashed it. I think it's still up.
I'll check it out. I'll check it out.
Should be fine. Let me get some music. Put that full screen. Go here. Mute this.
Everything is running fine on your end.
Okay. Yeah, it should be better now, I think. What is... Okay. Let me see if I have like a good arena map or something on this. I mean, I could just take a map that I have already too. Let's see. You wanna play the character that you made first?
I can play whatever.
Well, it's up to you. Whatever you wanna do. Probably make a character for it if you wanna play it, so it's easier.
The thing is, I can understand you better from the stream.
From the stream?
Than Discord.
Oh, really? Is it that bad right now?
Discord is so laggy for me.
Wait, let me just... What about now? Is it the same or is it better? Can you hear me at all?
So laggy for me.
Wait, really? Can you try going in Europe? You're here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Is this better or the same?
Yeah, Oh, so much better.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, should be. I think maybe now it's just gonna be on my end, but so far it's fine, so should be good.
Yeah. It's alright though.
Yeah, everything seems fine so far. Oh, sorry, I'm still looking for a cool map.
Nah, take your time, take your time.
Yeah, so the setting will be basically a gladiator arena, and well, you can choose who you are and how you got there.
I'm making a half orc, by the way, a barbarian.
Okay, sounds good.
Athletics and survival. Level 4, or what?
Level 4, yep.
All right. Rolled. Roll. Oh, that's a 7. 8.
It's going great so far.
10. 7.
Nice, nice.
What? 12.
Can't wait for him to get eaten.
40. No. 14 for con. 12 for strength. 10 for dex. 7 for maybe int. 8 for wisdom. 7 for charisma. Why?
It's okay. You'll have to find more creative solutions, right?
Yeah. I'm a soldier with this hero. And I have skill proficiencies as acrobatics, and my monitor is turning off. Fuck.
No, that's
So,
probably not good.
yeah, I cannot figure out how to turn off the this feature. Maybe. What about medicine? Nah, the medicine is not good. Sleight of hand. Okay, gaming set is not needed.
I think we're just gonna start with a very blank and simple arena and then see how it goes. There we go.
I sent you my token in Discord.
Nice. Wait, what? In the group or in the?
No. In private.
You sure?
I said I will send you.
Oh,
I
you.
sent you.
Oh,
It it was a future.
what's his name?
Its name, it's Track Crime.
Okay.
I just smashed the keyboard.
Sounds good. Sounds good. I'm excited. Let me put him. Where's my? There we go.
All right, 10 gold.
I don't know if you're gonna need gold, but maybe you'll survive one round. Who knows? We'll start simple. But
What weapon should I choose?
whatever you want. Just no magical weapons. You can choose whatever you want. What color is your guy? His border.
Dark green.
Okay.
Battle axe. Ooh, sounds. Great sword. Ah, I love great swords. Breastplate.
Why do you
leather
love
belly.
making it hard for me every time? Like, I need to match up the name with the token, and then you give me a name like this that I have to... Just name your guy like, I don't know, Joe next time or something. It'll make things a lot easier.
I don't know why. I just smashed the keyboard.
Don't worry about that.
Shield. For a great sword, I don't need a shield. Scale mail. Yup. Field where? Alright. What do I need? What do I need more? I have a great sword and scale mail armor.
Be sure to equip it. If you want to use a shield, use a shield as well. I don't know if you're fighting two-handed or one-handed.
I will fight two-handed, but I will add the shield too.
Well, if you're fighting two-handed, then make sure that because the shield just gives you plus AC if you have it equipped. So don't equip it if you're fighting two-handed, if that makes sense, because it's gonna give you
I know.
plus AC that you don't have. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Should I add any potions?
Any potions? Sure, you can add one healing potion.
Potion of climbing, theater of love. What are these?
You can choose either you take one basic healing potion, or you can roll on the table for potions and just get a random potion. It's up to you. What do you want?
I just want one standard healing potion.
Could have been so interesting if you get a potion of, I don't know,
Poison?
fire breathing or something.
Yeah. I will. No. Actually, I will roll.
Okay. What's your HP, by the way?
Let me check my character sheet first.
Yes.
My HP. What? It's 41.
Nice. I mean, if you're a fighter or barbarian, right? Yeah.
I'm a barbarian. Yeah.
Yeah.
With 15 constitution. My AC is 14.
I mean, that's why.
Yeah, I see.
Okay.
I sent you on private my character sheet.
Can you try pressing a button? Should work with your. Wait. I think I didn't give you.
I have to launch the game first.
Oh wait, I think I didn't give you permission yet. Wait. Edit. I knew I forgot to do something. There we go.
Okay.
Should be able to move and control it now.
Drakarim. Okay, I can move it. I'm pressing initiative. And it's working.
Nice. Okay. Well, move yourself to the front of the gate, please. Let me get the potion
This
list.
gate or which one? Or the big gate?
There's only one gate, right? Yeah. To the
And
to
these are gates too, no?
Oh, I guess, yeah. I thought this was just. Never mind. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Okay.
Is there just a? I guess. Like, this is not made for D&D. It could be cool, maybe, unless it's like useless.
Which one? What do you mean?
No, I'm just looking at a website. It could be cool, I guess. I'll send you it. The only problem is it could be a bad effect as well. So, are you sure you want to risk doing this? It could be useless. It could be only press it once you use the potion, though, since you won't know in advance what it does. Or if you want, actually, if you want, I can.
Potion.
If you want, I can roll it, and then I'll just tell you what happened. So you don't. You can choose. You want to roll it when you use it, or you want me to roll it and tell you what happens to you?
Yeah, the latter.
Yeah.
I push the generate button and hot pink, a fizzing liquid, and I can speak to animals for 1d4 hours.
Yes.
Wow.
Could be useful, maybe. But yeah, so I'll generate one, and then when you use it, I'll tell you what happens. I'll press the button now. Okay. I know what will happen if you use it. Okay, first off, tell me a bit about Trakarim. Wait, let me tell you the location first, actually, so you have something to work with. As you find yourself in the dry, hot air of a surrounding desert, with no sea or water to be seen anywhere in miles and miles, just the dry air around you, the hot sun beaming upon you. You were brought here to this exact place within the desert maybe, I don't know, a week ago, something like that. You're not sure what they are planning to do with you. However, from looking at your surroundings and seeing what is happening around you, you are sure you must be in some kind of gladiator arena. You saw comrades who were with you at first and then never returned. They all went through the big black gates before you. You heard their screams. You heard sounds coming from within that arena that you cannot place, since you have never seen the creatures that produced them. It is so that one morning you hear the crowds outside cheer once more. And this time, the man responsible for bringing your comrades to death as well stands before you, finally. A big man towering above you, wearing black armor that covers him from head to toe. You cannot tell his facial features, nor the color of his hair or skin. He reaches out an armored glove towards you and starts pulling you up and pushing you towards the black doors before you. Tell me now, who is your character and how did he get here and where is he from? And well, basically everything you want to say.
Does your world have orc wars or some kind?
Sure. Clan wars? Definitely, yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm thinking of Takarim like a ex-soldier who's has been have to be a refuge. He's been forced to leave the town and leave the army, and he was one of the great fighters, but because of his ego he got laid off. The captain couldn't tolerate him anymore, and after the wars, obviously the soldier just loses his purpose. He tried to be a guard, but he was too selfish, so they laid off from that too. So he figured that if he want to make money or some living, he have to use his powers to steal and kill. But the authorities caught him and sentenced him to the gladiator games. It is a death sentence.
Well, it sure is. Okay.
That's how we ended up here.
Tell me what is going through his head as the man in the armor starts pulling you towards the black gates.
That these weak creatures are putting him through all this misery, but he will show the work that he cannot be defeated.
Okay. Well, is there anything else you want to do as the gates start opening before you?
As the gate opens, Takarim watches one guard in armor, and right before the gate opens, he spits on the guard.
Yeah, the guard will just... He will see the spit and just kind of, instead of like gently guiding you towards the black doors, he will just try to take you and like throw you into the arena. Give me just a dexterity saving throw to see how well you can handle the way he's throwing you. Yeah, you can handle on your you can land on your feet at least. You can remain your balance as you are thrown into the arena. From being under the ground, your eyes or like not under the ground, but inside the building, your eyes were kind of used to the darkness. However, now we're being thrown into this arena where the sun is beaming down upon you. It's taking you a little bit of time to get used to the difference in light, and the sounds are loud around you of screaming and shouting as you see masses of all kinds of creatures sitting in the tributes around you, looking at you and looking at the other side of the arena.
What do I see?
As you peer into the distance, you see two giant-looking bulls with red eyes and giant horns. They are still chained up to the poles over here, to the sides over here. However, you'll see their hoofs trampling softly as they are starting, as they look like they will start to charge soon. And it's here that you can roll me initiative.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I wasn't. I didn't choose my token.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's only 3 people.
Yeah. Mhm.
I'll just give this one. Just give this one a red thing. He'll go first, and then the other one, and then it's your turn. Okay.
Mhm.
You will see the chains are released, and the bulls come charging towards you. Let's see how much they can move. 40 feet, 80 feet. Fuck. It's here, right? It's because I'm not moving with my mouse, so it's like I can't do the thing where it's like where you can see how much they're moving within the round. Oh, I think that's what's correct. Yeah, so both of them will come charging towards you with their full movement speed. However, not yet reaching you. They are in full charge at this point though, so if you would run towards them, it's not like they are static, so you will have to dodge first before you can attack them.
What about I dodge, but I try to hop one's back?
You wanna try to like jump up and hop on the back of one?
Yeah, yeah. Like an acrobatics check or something.
Yeah, that would make sense, yeah. Well, they're coming at you like in full charge, so I was gonna say you're gonna have to roll a pretty good acrobatics check. So I think what happens is... Which one are you trying to jump over?
Yeah, the red one.
Okay.
With the red point.
Yeah, so like you go towards him and you try to jump up, but you underestimated how big the horns are on this creature. Maybe you're used to different kinds of cattle where you are from that are a bit slower maybe, or their horns are a bit shorter. These ones are way more ferocious as he kind of tilts his head upwards as you try to jump over him, and you just get pierced right into the shoulder. As he doesn't even have to roll to hit for this, I think it just does the damage as you failed your acrobatics check so badly. Ooh, dealing 9 damage to you. As you are pierced by the horn, you feel your blood seep from your shoulder, where it's not even scraped you, where it's pierced through you. You're at this point behind the cattle. Make me another dexterity check just to see how if you land on your feet as you're thrown into the air. Yeah, you're hit, but you can remain standing, taking no extra points of damage falling from this height. Both bulls will kind of slow down after having hit you. This one sooner than the other. Is there anything else you want to... Actually, I don't think you can do anything else on your turn as you're just thrown around. This guy's turn. I think he will just turn around after hitting you, and he will just try to trample you like run over you as you're standing there. She will just make an attack to hit with a 21.
What?
21 to hit, not damage.
Yeah, it hits me.
Yeah, so the bull turns around and charges forward a little bit and starts trampling your body to the ground. Its weight doing massive damage to you. For 9 more points of damage as it runs further in the other direction. For 40 feet, so... the other bull will do the same thing, running towards you, trying to trample you as well. With a 7. Tell me, how do you dodge the bull as it is running towards you?
Trakarim try to analyze this situation and see that the bull is coming towards him, so he jumps to the right with the acrobatics he learned in the army, and trying to roll around.
Okay. Well, you see both bulls are now turned away from you as they are still running in the direction they came from after they tried and successfully trampled you, as it is your turn.
Wow. Is this bull the not red points one? Is this bull is facing towards, and so is his back turned on me?
Both of them are. This one is facing that way, and this one is facing that way.
What if I try to run towards this bull and try to hop on his back?
Yeah, that would be a bit easier. I think with a DC 14 acrobatics check, you can do it. Because he's turned away from you, he's not coming straight towards you.
Well,
but a natural 1. I would say any other fail, you wouldn't take any damage, but with a natural 1, I think what happens is the bull kind of starts slowing down, and as you try to jump on his back, he just, you know what the, like they kick backwards, like they like kind of go on their front feet and just push both their leg backwards. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think that happens right as you try to jump on him, as you immediately take 9 more points of damage and are thrown into the air. Make me a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage. Oof, yeah, not good enough as you're pummeled through the air for 20 feet, taking 2 more points of damage as you land flat on your face onto the floor. You land about here, 1 more space to the back. I'll put you there. You're removing your HP, right? Yeah. Yep. Okay, as is the other boar's turn, the other bull's turn. This one, having ran this way, he's gonna run all the way to the back and prepare himself for a charge, as he's gonna take 40 feet this way and then basically come back to this point, but this time in full charge again, coming towards you. This one, however, having stood still, will just turn around and try to trample you once more, as he kicked you back and he's just gonna run straight back towards you. for 19.
Hits me.
Okay. For 8 more points of damage, as you are bruised all over your body now, your shoulder still bleeding. You feel your life force fainting from you as you hear the shouting of the crowd around you, laughing. You feel your life flash before your eyes. The family you have disappointed. The life you tried to make for yourself but could not. You have but one chance left to save it, as it is your turn.
Can I consume the potion? The random potion?
Yeah. That's just an item interaction, so you even have an action left after that. Yeah. You take the potion from your belt and consume it as the rash that you had from like living underground and being treated kind of like a slave in these prison environments that was on your arm, you see it kind of disappear upon it, and you feel maybe the like the nausea that you can had, or just you felt kind of bad from eating all the like shitty food that you were fed. You feel just a bit more healthy in general, as you can heal. Let's see. 3 points of damage. You don't see any of your like any of the wounds upon your body, clothes, or any like literal like wounds are being healed, but you just feel like your body just feels a little bit more healthy than it was before that. Yeah, that's it.
Tell me, the ball is facing that way, or toward?
This one just
me?
this one just trampled you. It's facing that way. This one is coming full charge toward you, like fast charge.
Yeah. I'd like to try wielding my sword and try to poke the bull's ass.
Yeah, just a normal attack roll. That would be then if you're just running towards him and trying to slash at him. Yeah, 21 will hit.
And for a damage roll,
Oof.
10.
Let me roll the HP for the bull.
And I have to be precisely here because it's 5 feet of the range of the great sword.
Yeah, exactly. You hit it for a great amount of damage with your sword as you slash it on the back, and blood starts oozing out of the bull. He's kind of slowing his pace as he cannot gain his full speed anymore, being hit with such a grievous wound. He remains standing for now, but you hit him for almost half of its HP, so he's not happy about it. As the bull behind you will... Let's see if he can reach you. Yes, he will be able to reach you this round, as he's gonna try to hit you with his charge attack. Target takes an extra. Okay. So... with a 12.
It doesn't hit me.
Okay. Tell me what it looks like as you're slashing at this one bull before you and the other tries to hit you with its horns. How do you dodge it this time?
As Trakarim gains confidence from the successful cut on the other bull, he just immediately sees the other bull behind his back and dodge it with an attack with a roll on his knees, and he ends up 10 feet away
Okay.
from the bull.
Yep. The bull will come a bit farther, but he cannot move anything more this turn. As the other bull is just kind of turning around, he's just been hit, and then I think this turn he's just gonna start. He uses his full speed to just dash to the other side of the arena as he's preparing himself for a charge. As you see, he's turning around and once more like patting his hooves upon the dusty desert-like arena floor, not covered with sand, but definitely very dry, as he's preparing to charge towards you once more. And it's your turn.
As Takarim gained confidence, he will try to use his great sword against the other bull too. So I wish him to run up towards the other bull and make a great sword attack.
That will hit. For 11 damage. Similarly to the previous one, this one as well, you hit for almost half his HP. Tell me what it looks like as you just take a chunk out of this bull.
Takarim thinks, foolish creatures, you will regret that you took almost all of my health. And he hit the bull with the great sword, with the most bloodthirst he had on in his life ever.
Yeah,
he's reminded of the war.
Make me an intimidation check. You hear some shouts in the crowd that seem to call your name, but you hear very few, and way more you hear excitement as the bull is turning towards you. You hear people yelling to impale you, to kill you, to murder you where you stand. You hear them all supporting for the bull that is about to trample you once more, as he slowly turns around menacingly and just lifts his front feet and lifts his hooves and just tries to like step on top of you, push you over and step on top of you once more. With a 16.
It hits me.
Okay. For how much was it? How many HP do you have? Oh.
9.
Well, let's hope you're lucky. Ooh.
Oh.
As he tramples upon you, maybe he just barely hits, like he just happens to hit a lot of places that are covered by armor, so it's mostly bruises, and you don't really break anything, or he doesn't really pierce your skin anywhere. However, it still hurts a lot as the other bull starts charging towards you. He can make it to you this round. Oh, wait, no, actually he can't.
He can make.
No.
He can. He moves 60.
He moves 40, but he can only move 40 and then make an attack. So like he's just gonna come here, but he can only make his attack next round, if that makes sense. So yeah, he's just charging towards you. I'll put him like here next. So yeah, he's in full charge. As it's your turn. This one is facing towards you, but not charging. This one is in full charge, coming towards you.
Takaran figures that this fight is mostly hopeless. So from fear of death, he will strike again with his great sword.
Okay. 10 will hit, actually. It's only armor class 10, so 10 will hit, just barely.
No way!
Yes, I mean, just a bull. He doesn't wear any armor. What does it look like as you kill the bull before you? With 11 more damage.
In the fear of Takarim's eyes, he's tried to pierce through the bull's head and tear it off. Yeah, tear it off of his body and try to intimidate the whole crowd. But his goal is to intimidate and make fear of the other bull's eyes, as his friend is dead.
Yeah, roll me an intimidation check with advantage this time as you cut off the head of the bull. Jeez. I was gonna say that, like, I don't think the other bull really cares because it's an animal. Like, you will have to roll really well to intimidate the other bull, but with a natural 20, that will be enough. As you cut off the head of the bull, you hear a sudden silence in the crowd as the other bull that is charging towards you just slowly comes to a stop, almost as if he's like respecting the new leader of his group, and he looks at you with fear in his eyes. And as the crowd goes silent, one of them starts shouting your name in the distance, and soon many more follow. As before you know it, the entire crowd around you is shouting your name as the bull before you is just slowly backing off and eventually turning his back towards you. But that's his entire round is just kind of standing there stunned, looking at you as it's your turn again.
God. Oh my god. Yeah, Takarim will take advantage of the other bull's fear and run towards him. It's 25. It can make it.
Yeah.
So he takes one action to run and takes one action to hit with the greatsword.
Yes, you can. Roll me to hit. 9 is not good enough. Maybe in your blood rage you cannot fully focus as you miss the boar before you. The bull before you. The bull will make a... Or is there anything else you want to do in your turn as you stand there facing down this creature?
I cannot do anything. Maybe I will wield my shield, and I'm going on one-handed with the greatsword.
Okay. Yep. You gain some AC.
Try to block the ball next round.
Well, you can equip your shield, but you can't take like a dodge action anymore because that would be your entire turn and you already attacked. But you can equip your shield, which just gives you more AC. That is fine. As it's the bull's turn, I will give him a willpower check to see if he will regain his confidence or keep running away. I think you did roll a 20, so I think he has to beat a 14 or higher. With a 10, it's not good enough.
Who's the alpha?
As he will back off more. I think because you're putting on your shield, you won't gain attack of opportunity this turn. But he will back off slowly, still keeping his eyes on you, not running his full distance since he knows he is surrounded. But he will just slowly back off towards where he came from. As it's your turn.
Okay. I take off my shield. It's I'm placing on my back and try it again. The same tactics. Shouting, "Don't stop running away!" And just make it towards the bull and hit him with my greatsword again.
Yep.
I'm too tired.
Yeah, maybe because you took so much effort cutting off the head of its friend, you cannot seem to pierce the bull before you. At this point, he will make another willpower check, but this time all he needs to beat is a 10, as it's been 2 turns, and he will yeah, he will kind of start regaining his power and seeing that maybe you're not as strong as you seem to be. You are bleeding in all directions. You look maybe kind of wounded as you're stepping towards him and like lifting up your sword, trying to hit him, but you cannot find or connect with the bull at this point. So the bull will in a what do you call it? Foul. I don't know what to say. How to say it, but in a great effort, will see through his instinct telling him not to mess with you, and instead go for the attack once more as he just goes for a hoof attack once more and tries to trample you where you stand. With an 8, maybe the fear has still overtaken him. He's kind of anxious, kind of fearful, walking towards you, and he cannot really get a full grip upon you. You can easily dodge his attacks as he seems slow at this point, and it's your turn once more.
As Trakarim sees that the bull fails the hoof attack, he gains a little bit of confidence to send a reply to that with his great sword on and try to hit the bull's head.
20 will do it. How much damage? 7 points of damage is not enough. You cut deeply within the boar, however he remains standing, blood oozing from his neck. He turns towards you, enraged by the blood seeping out of him, and going for an attack once more. With a 24, the sword maybe still connected to his neck. He towers over you and just runs towards you. Maybe the sword falls to the ground as he starts to trample you.
Oh, yeah, I'm dead.
You fall to the ground, unconscious. The crowd goes silent as the bull turns around and goes for another attack. You rolled a 20 earlier. Let me think. I think roll me a flat charisma check with advantage, and you're gonna want a 14 or higher for this fight.
How do you roll flat?
Just a normal charisma check, I mean.
Okay. Aye.
The crowd was impressed by how you killed the bull, however not impressed enough to try to plead for your life, as they let the bull trample you over and over until you lay there bleeding and dying, and eventually you die. As Trakarim is no more, he fought valiantly. Tell me, what were the last thoughts going through his head as he saw that his damage was not enough to kill the bull before him?
It had to be a cheat. They had to feed the bulls potions or just give them extra food, or the sword was just faulty. Or they poisoned him on the way out of the arena. There's no way that the great Trakarim fall on the ground like the bull he took off his head and so it decapitated it.
Okay. Well, you can make a new character if you want. As the next,
Of course.
as the next person is called in to face the arena,
Mm-hmm.
and hopefully this one will not roll badly 2 times as he's trying to jump on the back of the bulls. Well, it was close. He almost survived.
I was hoping that he survives and I can do the gladiator, like in the Gladiator movie, that you are not entertained, or something like that.
I wish I could. Well, just tell me what your. I wish I could see your roles for your next character. Well, what are you making next?
Let's see a human. I never played human before.
Yeah, just a normal guy. I can think about.
What is deep speech, by the way?
Deep speech? Just a language. I haven't really made any lore for it yet for my world. I feel like languages are kind of difficult because it's like, I don't know, all of it is like the same, it seems, or like a lot of them are really similar. For like, say like Eldritch, is that like deep speech, or is that like abyssal, or is that like, I don't know, there's like so many dark, weird languages that it's hard to keep track of.
Okay, I made a human, just a regular human paladin. 12, 11, 9, 16, 10, 10.
Are you taking a random potion, or are you taking a healing potion?
Random potion for sure.
Okay. The previous one was cure any diseases that you have, so I just gave you.
Yeah.
I assumed that you had some diseases, so I healed you a little bit.
I guessed from the description you gave me, so.
Could be cool. Let's see. Or if you want, you can use because I'm looking up the monster right now as well, so you can just use this to make the token, make sure to, like, you can just put like the circle around it, and then you can just send the entire token to me already, so I don't have to put it in that anymore.
Okay.
Tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
You ready already?
Mhm.
Well, I'm not ready.
It's alright.
Oh, you sent it to me. Oh, sorry, I didn't even see. What's the name?
It's Wilmot Mornwalker. I sent you the.
Yes, fine.
Okay, I changed it to Wilmot. Fine.
Every fucking time.
Okay. Okay, I changed it to Wilmot. Just a Wilmot.
So the next
And
one
I
is gonna
have
be like, oh, my name
40.
is Fashlane Kristen, like just gonna be like, it's just, I feel bullied on purpose.
You want it to be the fucking Dark Souls boss. I have to come up with something defensive against that.
Let me get you. No, wait, that's the wrong layer. Token. It's just Wilmot now, right?
It's just Wilmot.
Okay, nice. How much HP?
40.
You a fighter or?
A paladin.
Oh. Paladin of what?
What do you mean?
Which god do you serve?
Oh my god, I haven't thought of it.
You don't have to worry about the mechanics, just tell me of my gods, which god do you serve? You can look in world if you don't remember them.
Yeah, I have to check it out. Because I don't remember any of the gods.
It's fine, it's fine.
Tamatis.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, that would make sense for a paladin to serve the goddess of compassion, the goddess of soul, to protect other people.
And light.
Mm.
You wrote right. Light to the Tamatis god, so that's why it should do. Yeah, that makes sense, yes.
Yeah.
I have 15 AC, by the way.
Okay. 1 second, sorry, I'm just getting my Tamatis notes, because I'm sure I'll need them.
I put 11 in wisdom, so. And hold on. Religion check is intelligence. Shit. It's done, so it should be fine.
Some values of Tamatis, I can tell you. A creature without a soul is a machine. For life to have purpose, life must have soul, for otherwise it cannot experience life. Some creatures are gifted with more intelligence than others, but in the end, it is not your accomplishments or your failures that matter, not the things you did or didn't do. In the end, all of us, from the most powerful gods to the tiniest ant, all of us have just one soul. Yeah, it's a bit of information about Tamatis. Maybe it can help you for your character.
Wilmot, I actually have to represent my hero. Wilmot is an interesting cause of being here, because he was one day praying for forgiveness for his village's sins, because they practiced dark magic. And Tamatis said to Wilmot that if he survive at least one round in the deadly arena, he can actually play for the village sins and not destroy the whole village because of practicing dark magic. It's against the light.
Well, it is so that actually you are not tied up in the waiting area, as you are sitting next to these slaves and capturers, thieves and criminals. They all kind of look at you with dirty eyes as you sit there unbound. The man in the heavy black armor walks towards you. He reaches out a hand and pulls you up from the bench and points a gloved finger towards the black gate. What is going through Wilmot's head as he walks towards it?
He's praying. He's praying to Tamatis that he survived this round to save his village. He must give the 100% performance, and he's praying for an additional 5%. I don't know. It's a religion check or something.
Additional 5% on what?
No, it's just things that 105% on performance will save his life from this death sentence.
Yeah, I mean, just
arena.
you can make me a general religion check as you're probably praying toward. Tell me actually, what does your what does your prayer sound like as you're walking towards the door? What do you tell to Tamatis?
I want to make something which is rhyming or something.
Yeah, you can think about it.
Tamatis, O Lord, he gives power to the weak and strength to the powerless. Even youths will become weak and tired, and young men will fall in exhaustion. But those who trust in Tamatis will find new strength. They will soar high wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not faint.
You'll feel the sword in your hand glow with a soft orange glow around it. Your goddess has listened to you. She will help you in this fight. She will give you the powers you are used to. As a level 4 paladin of Tamatis, you represent her, upon this earthly domain, and she will make sure that you do not shame her cause.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, sorry. Apologies, shouldn't say that.
Okay. Well, as the doors open and you walk through them, you will see the floor in the arena has opened up for 5 pits that are filled with spikes underneath them. However, there is no sign of any enemy within the arena.
What does let's see.
Yeah, no, I don't know. You wanna make me? You can make me a perception check if you want. If you wanna look around.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, tell me. Before you make your perception check, tell me just what you're looking for as you're peering around the arena.
Wilmot sees 5 holes with spikes on the ground with them, and figures if he falls in one of them, the spikes will tear apart his body, and he will die shortly.
Yeah. Are you? Tell me what it looks like as you look around to see if you can find any creature, or maybe it's just not here yet. What is going through your mind? What do you think is happening? As there seems to be no enemy for you to fight, at least none that you notice at this point.
Wilmot is just squint his eyes and trying to look around, but all he see the crowd and the death holes.
Yeah, with a 14 perception, as you look upon the crowd, you see that they're actually not looking at you. They seem to be looking somewhere in the air.
Wilmot looks up, and what does he see?
Yeah, as you look up, you feel like you looked up right in time with your 14 perception. As from above you see a winged humanoid-like creature with its claws stretched before it, a weapon in its hands as it dives towards you. You can roll me initiative as you rolled a well enough perception check that it does not get a surprise attack upon you. Well, you go first as the winged creature dives towards you. I'll show it on the... There we go.
Oh my. Well, Wilmot just trying to analyze the situation and try to dodge the winged creature, and while dodging, trying to pierce the creature with his longsword.
Okay. Yeah, well, you just make me an attack roll, I think, as you swing at the creature as it's diving towards you. A 7 will, unless you want to do something, will miss.
I cannot do anything else.
Okay. Well, the creature dives towards you and you reach out with your sword, but it just barely misses as the claws of the creature hurl towards you and they try to pin into you, and you will see it's holding a club within its hands that are before its wings, and it's just gonna try to smash you at the same time as piercing you with its claws.
Oh.
That it's claws, and this is the club. I think the club will hit.
The club will hit, yes.
Yeah.
The class doesn't.
Okay. For minimum damage, as you take 2 points of damage from the club, and the creature starts flying off again in this direction. Let's see how much movement it has. Not that much. Oh wait, actually flying. It's about 15 feet in the air at this point, flying around the middle of the station, of the arena, as it starts turning around to make another dive attack at you.
What if I just time the attack and roll towards this death hole and grab her leg and trying to pull it down to the death hole?
Yeah, I think you can just you can make a grapple attack. Let me see how that, because you don't have the grappler feet though, right?
I don't.
Yeah. Let me look up. Okay, it's just a post-athletics check. You can wait there, and the creature will swoop towards you once more. You can go... How does that work? You're readying an attack for if it's there, and you go first in initiative. So yeah, you can actually go first as it comes towards you. Make me a strength check, or athletics check actually, as you try to grapple the creature. It will make an opposed athletics check. Yep, you successfully grab it by the leg, making it unable to use its claw attack this turn. What do you do as you have the creature grappled? It's like using its wings by all its power to go back into the air, but you remain stronger for now and you can drag it to the ground.
Maybe if I try to drop her in the death hole, I must make her unconscious first, because it will just fly.
Yeah, right.
Fly away.
Right now it's like a balloon. You just have it like by the leg, but it's like desperately trying to fly up, like its wings are just.
So
flying.
I figure that I must make another move that I will pierce her stomach with my long sword.
Yeah, I mean that will have to be next turn, as she will use her club attack first, as she goes before you.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's just +3. With a 20.
It is me.
For another 4 points of damage as she hits you with a club. Make me another athletics check as you're trying to hold on to the creature and it hits you in the head. How much did it roll? Well, I'll just make another athletics check. I think that's most fair.
Come on. No!
Yeah, like it hits you and your hand just barely loosens and the creature can fly off once more. Flying back in this direction, now hovering kind of over the crowd as it's preparing for another dive bomb at you. What do you want to do as it comes towards you? You go first, so you can... what is basically happening before is you basically delay your attack until the creature is close enough. So in technical terms you would say I would I want to attack the creature, or like earlier you would have said, I want to grapple the creature as soon as it is in 5 feet from me. That is like the most technically accurate term, because you go first, so you're basically using that advantage of going first to prepare some things that something that must be met by conditions, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Well, my first move is moving 10 feet away from the death wall. Then I want to grapple the creature again by the legs.
Okay. Well, again, it will come towards you. Again, make me athletics check. Yes. Again, you grapple it without much problem, and the creature, you can start dragging the creature to the ground. This time you are, you feel like you're a lot stronger, so you can move the creature around a bit more than before, as maybe it's having some problems trying to stay up in the air. It's not yet on the ground, but it's definitely a bit weaker than before. You wanna do anything with your grapple?
Does Wilmot have his other hand right now, or he's holding the creature two-handed?
I think it's you will have to make athletics check with disadvantage if you want to hold it with one hand. That's a good point, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to let go, because I was thinking that if I can manage to hold on to the creature, I can try to cut her wings off.
Yeah.
At least one wing.
Basically, like if, for example, next turn you wanna say like, oh, I want to make another athletics check to see if I can completely push the creature to the ground now that I have it, like things like that. Like it's basically like step by step. Like the first athletics check is to grab it and hold on to it, but then if you succeed another strength check, you could completely pull it down, things like that. So like.
Okay, next turn I put pin down the creature.
Yeah. Well, first it will make a club attack at you. As you are holding it by its feet, it cannot claw you, but it will try to club you once more. With a natural 20.
Oh.
It will deal 6 points of damage to you with its club. Make me an athletics check at disadvantage, as it did a natural 20 to you. A great hit. Let's see if it can get out of your grasp. No, even with its natural 20, your grip remains strong upon it, and it cannot escape you for now, as it is your turn.
So I would like to make a strength check for trying to pin her down, and if it's just one turn, if I pin her down.
Yeah, that's an entire action if you wanna try to do that.
Yeah. So I pin her down, and I try to use my sword in the next round.
Yeah, so like you would have to pin her down in a way that your arms are free, right? So you're like pulling it to the ground and maybe putting like your knees upon the body and trying to push your entire strength upon it, like that, right? Yeah. So I think
I wish to do that.
You can make an athletics check, but I think you will have to, if you succeed by like 4 or less, you can just push it to the ground, but you're still using your arms to push it to the ground. If you succeed higher than 4, or like between 4 and 8 or 4 and 10, something like that, you can completely push it to the ground with your, and then you have your maybe one hand or two hands free. Like it's still hard. You still have to push it, but it's getting a bit easier. But then if you completely overpower it, like 10 or more, then you have all the range that you want. We're gonna kind of do it like that. That makes sense? And of course, if you fail, then it gets away. So yeah, make me an athletics check. So yeah, You can pull it to the ground, but it's hard work as the creature is still trying desperately to fly up with its wings, and you can just barely manage to get it to the ground. But it's like it's basically like a wrestle at this point. Like it's still mid wrestle, and you're using both your hands to kind of press the wings, but it's definitely not like you're overpowering the creature at this point. On its turn, feeling that it's getting pulled to the ground, you will see the creature will open its mouth and will start singing to you in a magical tune. As you can make me a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, I cannot.
You feel your mind get overtaken by the creature's song, and you feel your arms release her as she starts flying back into the air, preparing for another swoop down at you. As it is your turn again, make me another wisdom saving throw. At this time, make me one with advantage, actually. You'll feel the orange glow that was upon your sword kind of fill your entire body as you feel Tamati's presence inside you and pushing away the control that this creature had upon you. It's still singing up in the air, but you feel like its effects are no longer harming you. And you feel free from its spell, however you're no longer pushing it down, and you will see the creature is rushing towards you once more. This time you cannot prepare for a grapple as it's going in with both its claws and its club. With a 13 and a 7. Both miss?
Both miss.
Okay. Well, the creature will fly off once more. And it's your turn. You see the creature turn around once more, preparing to dive bomb you. You see it's still singing, but it's no longer has any effect on you.
Oh wow. I do have a shield though. Can I throw my shield?
Sure.
I like to time the attack. As the creature gets closer to me, I want to aim at her head. My shield.
So if you want to make a cult shot, it's gonna be a disadvantage. If you just want to try to hit it, it's gonna be a normal attack roll.
It's a normal attack roll.
It's to throw something is like unarmed strike attack roll to throw something.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's trying to make her unconscious or something.
Oh, so if you're trying to hit her head, like trying to make her unconscious, then you will roll me another one, because then it would be a disadvantage if we are trying like literally to hit her head. It's a smaller target.
Yeah.
A 15 will still hit, however, as your shield will hit the creature in the head. Roll me just d4 damage. Oof.
Oh.
Let me see how much HP it has. Nice. You hit it for 4 points of damage, and I will give it a Constitution saving throw to see if it goes unconscious from your blow to its head.
Con save?
Yeah, I think it will.
Flat or advantage?
No, me. I do it for her. Not
Okay.
Yeah. Because let me think. what it needs to hit for being unconscious. You hit it pretty hard with like a heavy iron shield, and you rolled great on your attack roll, so it definitely hit her like square in the head. She didn't see it coming at all. So I think... But like getting unconscious is still pretty hard, like even with that. So I think it's... is it 50-50 or is it like... I would say it's like a 40% chance to go unconscious at this point. Hitting it in the head one time, I think that would make sense. Which is what in a D20... I don't know, I can't do math. What is 40% of 20?
5.
5?
No, not 5. No, not 5. No,
that's 20. Wait, what?
Can I?
25%.
What?
200.
25.
Oh, it's just 8, right?
It's 8, yes.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I'm a fucking programmer, I can't do math.
Okay, so if it rolls
Shit.
an 8 or lower, it will... Yeah, if it rolls an 8 or lower, it will go unconscious. Well, you succeed.
No.
What do you mean? That's a good thing, right? The creature goes unconscious before you, as you...
8 or higher? You didn't mean 8 or higher?
No, 8 or lower. It's a Constitution saving throw. So... Yeah.
See.
Yeah, so
Cool.
you hit the creature in the head with your shield, and you just see its wings like fall over its body, and it will just fall down to the ground, taking another 4 points of damage as it hits the ground, roughly. You will make me an intimidation check as you do that. Yeah, you will hear cheers in the crowd as it looked magnificent. As you striked the creature in the middle of the air,
Yeah.
and it fell out of the sky unconsciously. Let's see how many rounds. Well, you don't know how many rounds, but for now at least it seems it's staying still as it's your turn.
Alright, I just make towards the creature, and
yeah, you will see as you get closer the beauty of this creature as it lays there unconsciously. It's humanoid-like, and its wings are more beautiful than any bird you've ever seen in your life. Does this creature truly deserve to die in your eyes?
oh fuck, man. I will just throw a wisdom saving throw disadvantage because of the stunning beauty.
Yeah, you can do so. The creature is, yeah, it's so beautiful. It's not magically beautiful, but it's just like, can you really, as a man who serves the goddess of compassion, can you kill such a gentle creature that is knocked unconscious without even truly being in a fight with it? It's like you're taking it out in its sleep. Can a man like you truly do such a cruel thing?
Vilma just hesitates. I don't know if these two failed rolls, he will pass the round.
It's up to you how you RP it, but I think definitely after your confusion rests for a while, you will see the creature slowly start moving again before you. It's not like it jumps up suddenly, but it's like shaking its head slowly, and its wings start to move around again a little bit. Anything you want to do at that point?
He must. He must. He must. He must do it. He must. He must do it.
Okay, well, roll me with advantage since the creature is prone as well.
It's a slashing.
I think actually because the creature is kind of waking up, you can just
I'm holding it two-handed, but
oh yeah, so you did 2 and then roll me another d10 actually, since you can just auto crit it as it is on the ground and you're standing over it and it's still trying to wake from its consciousness. As you deal a total of 8 points of damage to it. However, at this point it starts slowly rising once more. It skips its turn standing up and getting out of its confusion, as it's just standing before you at this point, but by the end of its turn it will go into a defensive stance, preparing to take off once more as it's your turn.
I will try to kick her knees to drop her down, because the creature is clearly standing in front of me, Vilmon, and just
roll me an unarmed strike
unarmed
at
strike, yes.
disadvantage as well, since you're making
as disadvantage, yes.
As you're making a called shot. Yeah, you go to kick the creature's knees, but the creature bounces backwards and starts taking off into the air. As it kind of flies back a little bit and then dive bombs you once more, or just glides towards you with its claws stretched out before it and its club in its hand, ready to strike you.
Both it.
It seems empowered, maybe because it thinks that like it has rage in its eyes as this man dare slay her while she was asleep, as she awakens and feels the sword burrow in her shoulder, not knowing what happened before it, only knowing that the man stands over her while she was unconscious and tries to slay her while she laid. She feels vengeance in her heart as she does a lot of damage to you. Total of 3d4 plus 2, I think. Yes. Total of 10 points of damage as her claws dig into you, and then her club hits you in the head afterwards as it flies off once more, hovering above the spike pit now. Actually, one further. As it's your turn.
I like to consume the random potion you gave me.
Yeah, you pop the cap off of it, start drinking it, and suddenly you will feel all the hair upon your head, your eyebrows, everywhere upon your body will start falling down, as you have no more hair upon yourself and you feel slippery.
Oh no.
Well, not slippery, it's not like anything else changes, but you just don't have any more hair. That's all that really happens.
You got to be kidding me. Not that potion, please.
That's all that happens. You're just a bald man now. Like you're a beautiful locks. You're a beautiful paladin locks that people were so amazed by your whole life now lay upon the floor. along with your eyebrows and any other hair you had upon yourself. Your leg hair, your arm hair, everything.
No way, dude.
Well, that was an item interaction. You still have the rest of your turn.
Uh, does Wilmot see his shield?
Yeah, it's about where you struck it down, like maybe over here.
Alright, I want Wilmot to go and pick it up.
Yeah, it will take your entire action because you already drank the potion, but you can go there and pick up your shield.
Yep. I wish to do so.
She can reach you in this turn since she has 40 feet movement speed while she is flying. So again, she will make 2 attacks at you as she's flying towards you. 5 and another 5. Okay, well, I don't think any of those will hit. As it's your turn, the creature flies off. Actually, it stays. It starts flying off as it becomes your turn, as it does not have any movement left.
I try to grab the creature's leg again.
Yep, you can do so, or you can try to do so.
Yeah.
No,
Yep.
it breaks free from your grasp and starts flying away, preparing for another dive bomb. Actually, yeah, 20 and a 20. Yep, so it flies away and then just comes back. But there was nothing else you want. Was there anything else you wanted to do in your turn as the creature?
I want to how do you call it? Set up my defense stance.
Well, that's an entire action, so you would have to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like instead of an attack action, you can make a dodge action.
Yeah, it was my turn.
Okay. Well, the creature will fly back a little bit and then come towards you once more, making 2 more attacks at you.
Roll fit.
Okay. For 9 points of damage, as its claws again pierce you, and its club again hits you in the back this time, creating a big bruise upon you. As it's your turn.
What if I try to grab her leg again?
You can try anything you want.
Does it hit?
No, the creature. The creature wishes vengeance upon you. It will not let herself be grasped once more. Is there anything else you want to do with your turn?
I cannot do anything else.
Well, you can move for an item interaction if you want, but
I don't have any.
okay.
I have. Yeah, I put up my shield and gain 2 AC, so I have 17 now.
Okay. Well, the creature dive bombs towards you. With 12 and
Doesn't hit.
10.
Doesn't hit.
Okay. Your turn.
Okay. I like to cut towards the creature when he dive bombs me again.
Yeah, you can do so now already because it's flying away at this point and you're still within its reach. Okay, that hits. For 8 points of damage. But actually, you're still holding your shield. Right?
It's one-handed, so it's 5.
Yes. You cut the creature along the back as blood falls to the ground from the sky. It remains flying, however. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
No.
Okay. The creature, seeing that you're wearing your shield now, will instead try to go with its claws towards your shoulders and try to pick you up from there. To roll at disadvantage, making a targeted attack. Well, that already missed it. And then it's still going for its club attack. With 15?
Nope, it doesn't hit.
Okay, well, it flies off once more.
Alright. Does Wilmot reach the creature with his longsword?
Yep.
Okay, I wish to. Okay.
No, that will miss.
Yep.
Creature at this point
Yeah.
is gonna try to fly in this direction, and it's gonna fly back and just try to push you forward. Just make me an opposed athletics check.
Athletics.
That is pretty good. Well, let's see how many feet it can push you. I think it will push you a minimum, because you failed pretty badly, so it will push you a minimum of 10 feet.
No.
So just roll me a d20, and on a lower than a 10, on a 10 or lower, you will be pushed down the pit. Otherwise, you will just barely be on the edge of it. You start falling down the pit with the spikes below it. Make me one heroic, what would it be? Acrobatics check to see if you can grasp any walls around you. 15 is good enough to just barely hang on with one arm. You can catch yourself on a loose hanging stone on the wall, your feet dangling above the pit below, the spikes almost touching it, as you hear the sound of the harpy slowly flying towards you. Anything you wanna do with what is left of your turn?
Well, I want to grab the wall with two hands.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to let go of my shield.
Yeah, I think letting go of your shield is easy. It falls into the pit below. However, if you wanna try to like get a better grasp up on the wall, you're gonna have to make an athletics check.
Yeah, I wish to do so.
Yep, you can do so. 13 is good enough to not fall down, but not good enough to get both hands up on the wall, as you just try to like grasp the wall, but then you can't really get any grip, and maybe like some stones fall down and your hand just loosens again as the harpy stands above the pit, and you will see it's holding the club in its hand, and it just slowly starts lowering itself down the pit, and it's gonna try to just hit you in the head to make sure that you drop down. With a 17.
Oh. No, I dropped my shield.
And then it will do
That's it.
4 plus 1. 2 points of damage to you. Make me an athletics check as you're trying to hold on. Creature hits you in the head, and you fall down into the spikes that impale you. You do not have enough HP left to survive this. It seems your goddess was not smiling upon you this day. Maybe she had planned you to die here all along.
Yo.
Maybe your compassion for this creature was necessary for the world to remain in balance. As the harpy flies around the arena, getting praise from the crowd for such a gruesome death. And another man falls.
Yo.
Well,
Wow, another character.
you want to do another one? I'm up to do another one, if you want.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. The arena has claimed many innocent lives today. It seems luck is not upon the side of those who dare conquer it today. What are you gonna make next?
Can I make an Rakokra?
Yep.
Cool. So I can fly. I wanted to make Arakokra Ranger,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and where can I add a bow? I doesn't see it. I don't see again amongst the weapons.
It should be under, just under weapons. Maybe is your dex like really low or something?
My dex.
If your dex is really
Is,
low, you can't
It's
use.
17.
Oh, well, it should be under weapons.
A blowgun is
There should be like short
cro-
bow and stuff.
Oh, yeah, crossbow. Because I just typed in bow and it doesn't show me anything. Crossbow, light. All right. His name is Ziki.
Cool.
Hold on, I just need to. Bless you.
Thank you, thank you.
You cannot fuck.
I'm scared. What does that mean?
No, D&D Beyond
Oh.
don't let his users just copy and paste the default portrait, but I managed to grab the link from the source code,
Okay.
so I can put a border.
What's your name?
Ziqie. Ziki.
Oh, do you have a token or no? Not yet.
Oh, almost done.
Okay.
Just searching for the.
No worries, no worries.
For the website.
Oh, don't forget you have spells with some characters as well. I don't know if your paladin had spells before, but probably did.
I think so.
Don't forget to choose them when you're making your ranger as well. They should be under. They should be next, like when you're making your class. When you choose your class, there should be a tab that's like spells, and then you can choose your spells as well.
Well, this is a shitty quality.
Oh.
Maybe that's why they're not letting the users just copy and paste them.
That's fine, it's small anyway.
I have to choose the spells because I didn't manage. And abilities. No, that's not it. Where do I choose the spells for the ranger? Because
It should just be next to, like when you, like in class, the tab before abilities. There should just be a small thing that's called like spells next to.
yeah, and known spells. You currently have no known spells.
Yeah, and
Learn
then
spells from your list available. Odd
Yeah.
spells,
there you
Odd
go.
spells. Cure wounds. What does Hunter Mark mean?
You know your HP or no?
I don't. I sent you my character sheet. So I have 40 and 13 AC.
40?
40, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go get some water.
Sure.
Actually, for next time, I think it's cooler if you don't tell me in advance what you're playing. Of course, you need to send me the like character and stuff. But then, yeah, I think it's cool that I so then like the fight is always random, so I never can think in advance as well, like to prepare for what you're playing and stuff.
The counter.
Yeah.
Alright, Ziki is ready.
Nice.
Initiative. Alright. So
Tell me,
everything's
what is
working.
your backstory?
Ziki is an Arako Crow who's trying out his luck. Everyone in the city called him the Undying Bird because every fight he took, he survived with that luck. So with that ego and with that confidence, he tried to survive at least one round in the death sentence arena.
Yeah, there are many.
So,
There are many people who would give you a lot of money to fight for them in the arena for one turn, and then the organization of the arena itself basically would give you money, and they would say like, if you can survive one turn, one round, one creature, we will give you like 100 gold.
yep. If he does survive, he will take the name Ziki, the Undying.
Well, once more, the man in the black armor walks towards you, and points you towards the black doors.
Zeke just nods and makes his way towards the gate.
The doors are opened for you, the heavy set iron doors. And as the gate opens, the arena becomes visible to you. I'll make it visible as well. As you see heavy boulders all over the arena. And then in the middle of it, a giant whirlpool of water.
Is it just a lake, or does it have a hole in it?
It has it's whirling around, and it's almost like the ground itself is like going over into this whirlpool. This must be some kind of magical effect upon this arena, that it can change environment so easily. Like it looks like the ground itself is getting sucked up in this whirlpool of water. It seems the bottom of it seems as you look down at it that it just looks like a normal whirlpool, though it's not like it goes down into the abyss or something. It just looks like it goes down deep into the water.
Before Zeke start to analyze the situation that he is in, he stretches his arm and encourages the crowd to give loud and praise him even more.
Yeah, sure. Give me a. Oh, which checks are there? Let me.
Intimidation.
I was thinking.
I think. No.
Or like.
Or persuasion.
Yeah, I was thinking. I don't know. I mean, both of them are the same, but I need to open just a character anyway, so I know my roles. So I'm just doing that. Investigation, perception, performance. Oh, probably performance. To like hype up the crowd. Yeah, so just make me a performance check. So I think in your mind you're doing great. Like you know you're the shit. Like you've told everyone in your town that you are Zeke the Undying. You know that you can take this, and the crowd, like to the outside world, it just looks like weird, like this like small bird that seems to be like very arrogant for no reason at all, like he doesn't deserve it. It's almost like disrespectful towards the people who did survive this arena and who have become like the heroes of this place that you're in. So the crowd quickly turns on you and everyone starts booing you, and they all hope for your quick death.
I wrote in the Twitch chat
Oh.
to forget to put the token and your face come back.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
It's alright.
What do you mean, your token?
I don't see the token when I speak or.
Oh no, I didn't. I didn't put any from the beginning.
Oh, okay.
Because I mean, you're playing
Yeah,
so many different characters.
Yeah, sure.
I feel like it would be confusing.
Mm-hmm. So I roll a perception check to make Zeke scout around with his eyes.
Yeah, just tell me what you're looking at as you roll this perception check.
First, I try to figure out if this. What do you say about this
Whirlpool?
chaotic pool
Whirlpool?
of water? Roll pool, yes. Try to figure it if the roll pool is deadly or not, and is there any enemies behind the rocks?
So you're flying up in the air a little bit to see, or?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as you look out over the arena, flying up a little, you see that the whirlpool definitely looks like if you would get stuck in it, you're gonna like get sucked down really quickly in this like strong current. It doesn't look like I mean, it looks magical as in that the as in that there's a whirlpool like in the middle of what seems to be dry ground, but the strength of the water itself doesn't seem to be magical. It seems like it's just a really strong current within this pool of water that's just like pulling down, but you don't notice anything else special. You feel like if you would go into the whirlpool, you would definitely have a hard time surviving.
Right. All right.
Can you well, tell me where you're moving as well as you're flying around and like looking over the rocks and stuff, or like just move your character on the map to where you're flying.
Zeke just flies around the arena. When he done scouting, he just lands on the rock. And readies his crossbow and rapier. For whatever he gonna fight and survive.
Yeah. How long do you want to wait before you want to do something else? Just so you tell me in advance so I know how much time I can skip.
He's patient. So he gonna just sit down cross-legged and just looking at the crowd, feeling so confident. Even he rolled a natural 20 on performance. He's trying to look confident while he's waiting for this enemy.
Yeah, you will hear people in the crowd start like yelling at you to do something, but time continues. 1 minute turns into 5 minutes, turns into 10 minutes, turns into half an hour. You're still sitting there, but nothing seems to happen.
Ziki just stands up and yelling at the crowd, "Give me something! Give me something!"
You will hear shouts back, "Do something! Be entertaining!"
Well,
is he gonna do something or he's gonna keep waiting?
what about I just throw myself into the into the roll pool?
You wanna do that or you're asking that?
What if I do that?
I'm not gonna tell you, but do you wanna do that?
I think so because the roll pool is on purpose.
So tell me exactly what you're doing.
Ziki gains a little bit of confidence for his idea and stands to the edge of the roll pool.
Okay, well, stop there. As you stand on the edge of the whirlpool, a water-like tendril will suddenly shoot out of it and try to grasp you as you are standing there.
Oh way.
Actually, roll me a... Just roll me a perception check. Just roll me a normal perception check to see if you're surprised or not. No, you're not surprised, which means, I mean, the attack still goes off, but it doesn't get like advantage on its attack or anything like that.
I rolled that one, not 20.
Yeah. Okay. With a 14, does that hit you?
Nope.
Oh, one watery tendril will suddenly shoot out of the water and try to grasp you. However, it does not find you. And it's your turn. Actually, at that point, roll me initiative. Oh, the creature will go first. As it shoots out another tendril, trying to grasp you once more. With a 21.
It does hit.
Okay. It deals 7 damage to you as the tendril like presses you almost, cutting off your blood in several places all over your body. Dealing 7 points of damage to you. And you're pulled 5 feet towards the water. You feel you're getting slowly sucked in to the whirlpool at this point as you're in the water with your feet now. Like it's kind of like the tendrils are taking off, like the tendrils are around your body, but the lower part of your body is already within the whirlpool. As it's your turn, you can try to break out of the tendrils with a DC 13.
I wish to do so.
Okay,
DC
13. Yes.
Oh fuck.
Rolling 13. No, I mean
you didn't see that.
Just roll me a strength check. I mean, like the DC for the strength check is 13, or athletics check.
I see.
You cannot break out for now. Let's see. Till this grapple ends, target is restrained. Okay. Well, it's turn, and it will try to pull you down further into the water. You're now just with your head above the water, as you feel the tendrils start slowly sucking you deeper within the pool.
Oh no.
You can make me another strength check to break out if you want.
I wish to do so, yes.
Yes. Again, you fail. This now you're pulled under the water as the forces of the whirlpool start like bashing into you. And you're slowly getting like sucked down as you're underwater now. Roll me a... Oh wait, I wrote a rule for this when Mato was drowning. So 1 plus con times 2. Oh, what's your con?
Again?
What is your constitution?
17.
That's pretty good. So 4. So you can hold your breath for 8 rounds. Normally, however, you are in a fight. So make me a constitution check to see if you could get a good breath before going underwater. Otherwise, it will be halved. 13 is barely not good enough, as you needed a 14, as you have 4 rounds of holding your breath before you drown under the water, which is now 1 round less, as it is your turn.
So my HP is halved.
No. You're
Okay.
normally you would have 8 rounds of holding your breath, but because you failed your Constitution check, maybe it's like in the middle of the fight, you didn't have the instinct to like breathe in right before you started going underwater. That's what that Constitution check was for. It's your turn.
All right. I like to break out again.
Yep, make me another strength check.
Come on.
As you pull down deeper and deeper, you're at this point 10 feet under the water, deep within the whirlpool itself, as you have 2 rounds of air left within you. Make me another strength check.
Come on.
You've 1 round of air left within you. You're now 15 feet under the water. Last strength check.
Come on, please. You're kidding me.
Ziki shall go down in legends among the crowd as the one who said he could beat anyone and was then dragged into the water and never seen again without showing any of his fighting capabilities. It was truly a very sad day for the arena, as no entertainment was had on this day.
The fuck? Are you fucking kidding me?
A boy will go home to his mom this night, telling her about how he waited for 30 minutes just to see a bird get dragged into the water with 1 small tentacle, and then never seeing anything else. He paid 1 full gold piece to enter this magical arena where people told him giants have fought, and basilisks, eagles, magical creatures that he had never seen before. He is severely disappointed. Well,
What do you mean the bird put up no fight at all? I just fucking drowned.
yeah. Well, that's what it looked like for the people who you rolled a natural 1 for your performance check for, so...
No way, dude.
Ziki shall be on the wall of shame forever.
I wanted to say on the end of the fight, after if I don't drown, that Ziki was just a poser and he accidentally survived all his fights, so he's not just undying. He's a crappy fighter and crappy ranger.
Well, he shall go down in history as Ziki the Dying. As
Okay.
yeah.
I'm
Well, you wanna make another character or you're done for now? You can choose. I'm fine to do another one. It's up to you.
Yeah, maybe. No way, dude. I'm gonna make another.
Okay.
No way.
Is he ever
No way.
going to win one fight? It's the true
I
question.
just want to win. I just want to win just 1 round. Just 1.
It's
The
truly
first one.
impressive to roll 7, 4, 3, but even because you have +2, so you rolled 5, 2, 1, 6, and 2 again on your strength check. That's truly impressive, to be honest.
I know, right?
And you were telling me about how Ziki always got lucky. That's how he won his fights. I guess today
No
was his own
way.
unlucky day.
Have you checked the Twitch chat?
No, wait 1 second. I'm writing some lore if I ever need this, so I don't forget the characters that you made.
Unfortunately, I deleted some of my characters because I needed the space.
Oh, that's fine. It's fine. Okay.
I'm still choosing the spell.
I didn't make the. I was just writing down your characters and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. So I didn't see anyone is writing. Oh, you wanna join? Yeah, you can join if you want. Are you in? Are you in my Discord yet, Kingly Boo? Okay. Yeah, feel free to. Oh, you're the Vex and Vox guy? Feel free to join the Europe voice Discord if you want. Are you fine with that, Mishu? I mean, Prommie, if he joins.
But sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
I don't know if you do you have permission to join the level 4.
I think he's good with.
Oh.
I
Hello?
think he's good with just about any help.
Just about any what?
Help.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. the last fight was pretty pathetic.
Pathetic?
Yeah.
I also need a link to join the Roll20.
Yeah. Let me just. So we use D&D Beyond as well for your character making, and you can just make a level 4. Any character is fine, really. Yeah. And we just fight in the arena and hope you guys win.
I hope so. I don't have any hopes.
What do you want me to call you? Just Boo or Vex or?
Oh, you can call me Vex until I make a character.
Okay.
Still waiting on this link though.
Yeah, sorry. I'm sending it now. There you go. There you go.
Alright, give me a bit.
Have you played D&D a lot? 5e?
5 feet. What?
Have you played D&D 5e a lot, or?
Yeah, I played it a decent amount. I just actually started learning to play this year.
Alright. I mean, that's fair. Us as well, so. Just checking that you're not like an insanely experienced player, because we don't use like the rules to the letter usually. We just improvise a lot of things as well, so.
Yeah, I think they call that like the rule of cool or something in D&D.
Yeah. Well, I try to apply it when it makes sense. I hope. Well, we'll see.
Oh, you have to add a new like character under the character journal.
Yeah, I will. You can send me your token as well if you want. And the name of your character, and then I'll just set it up and you can move it around and stuff.
Okay.
But I'm still I'm setting up the map and stuff still now, so take your time. Prommie, what's your character's name?
It's Nilumin.
Can you spell that? Or can you write it down?
Yeah, sure, I write it down
Yeah.
for you. Oh, I sent you the token.
Yeah, that's why I need a name for it.
Lumin.
Thanks.
Nilumin, yes.
There we go. Vex, you can just, if you send me like just a picture of the whatever token you want, I'll put it in like the similar tokens as I usually use, and then I'll give it a name and stuff, or I'll give it a name that you tell me. Token. There we go. How much HP do you have, Prommie?
30.
Okay, should work now. Oh, what's your character's name, Vex?
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, no worries. Take your time.
Works for me.
Okay.
Alright, so his first name is going to be Dirk, D-R-I-K.
Mm-hmm. And his last name? Or just, is it just Dirk on your D&D Beyond?
So he's going to be a barbarian, so it's just Dirk.
Okay. Sounds good. So. And how much HP do you have?
I'll give you 1 second, I'm almost done.
Okay.
right? So
Mhm.
he's got 37 HP.
Okay.
Actually, I could just send you
No,
the actual.
the HP it's all I need because that's just for the token, and you should be able to move it now. I think. Are you using the extension for D&D Beyond and Roll20? That you can like.
Oh yeah, but the feat and the subclass I don't own on D&D Beyond right now that I wanted to do.
That's fine though. Just if you can roll it, I'll believe you when you tell me. So. Yeah.
Because I'm trying to make a totem warrior barbarian.
Mm-hmm.
That's human variant with the fighting initiate feat, so he can take unarmed fighting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, all sounds good to me. Can both of you try if you can move your character and stuff, and try rolling something to see if it works?
Yeah, work.
Okay. Let me get one more thing. Are you both ready besides that, or you need some more time? Or?
Oh, just give me 1 second. I'm setting up where I can like see where the abilities are on the side.
Yeah, no worries. We have time, While we wait for that, Nilumin, tell me, how is it that you ended up in this arena? If you're there, Prommie.
Well, Nilumin slept with the elf king.
The elf
King's
king?
daughter. Not the elf king.
Maybe like with the leader of your with the leader of your tribe that you were in. Well, I wouldn't really call like elf society. Societies is a better word, probably.
Yeah, we live in a society, truly. Yes. So, with the tribe's daughter, the tribe's leader's daughter, Nilumin slept with her, and they just sent him here to die, basically.
Yeah, you were imprisoned and sent off. First on a boat for many, many miles. The air grew warmer, drier, and eventually, as you looked past the cage you were kept in, You saw a long, stretching desert before you, with in the distance but one lonely town. You heard the shouts coming from it, from pretty far away, and quickly you knew what was coming. As you waited in the hallway, with people around you, people enslaved, people free, a paladin who sat there by his own will, stood up and never returned. A bird who claimed he could kill any creature within this arena. You never saw again. All you heard from the other side were screams and shouts of the crowd, as they were clearly disappointed with the fight that happened before yours. It is so that the armored man, the man in black armor towering above you, you cannot see his face nor any features underneath it, comes towards you once more. However, as he starts pushing you up, he points toward a man on the other side of the hallway as well. It seems you will not be fighting alone today, but we will wait for Vex to finish his character.
Oh, that was fun.
It's alright.
So is Nilumin is he from a lower class? Is that why he was sent off, or is he?
Yes.
Was it more like a political thing? Maybe like his parents were like starting to go up in the society or in the like tribe, or I don't know how to call like. I feel like tribe is a bit of a rude word for these high elven societies, but maybe like your family was starting to finally gain some recognition within it, and then you put this shame upon them as they.
All right, all done.
You're done? Okay.
All done.
As they decided to send you off. How is it that Dirk ended up in this arena where people basically from everywhere kind of end up? People who fight for money, people who fight for their freedom, people who are sent here like Nilumin just to die. It is a place known for people not to survive any round at all. It is a place known where people will give people hundreds of gold just to go in for one round, because they know nobody could survive such a thing. How is it that Dirk ended up in this place?
Dirk likes to fight. Dirk used to fight under a tavern. Dirk got bored.
Truly the most noble of causes. Well,
Dirk likes to fight. He used to be the champion to an underground fighting arena underneath a tavern, but that got boring, so he decided to join this arena after someone mentioned it to him, the tavern.
yeah, I mean, this is basically just a bigger version of that, right? It's just, well, it's the biggest version he could find anywhere within this desert, basically. So it is so that an armored man points towards you, and towards a man sitting on the other side of the hallway as well. Weird elven-looking guy that probably his kind are not the kind that would hang out in the taverns that you're used to hanging out in. Probably mostly around other barbarians or humans. This guy looks like.
How tall is he?
You tell me, Prommie, how tall is Nilumin?
Should I use feet or should I use centimeters?
I guess feet.
Like 5'2". He's short.
Dirk is 6'11".
My God. he just looks at Urk with some kind of fear, because he never seen anything like that. Never seen this tall man.
Dirk didn't know children were allowed to fight.
Before you can respond, Nilumin, the man in the black armor starts pushing you guys towards the black gates before you. They open, and you are roughly pushed into the arena, the sun beaming upon you, and the sound of cheers echoing throughout. It seems some people already know your name, Dirk, as you hear some shouts coming towards you. No mentions of Nilumin are heard, however. I'll reveal the map to you. As you look...
Oh, that's a big boy.
As you look over the arena, you quickly notice the enemy in the distance. Not even by spotting him, but by the sheer vibrations that echo over the ground as he stomps around upon it. He must stand as high as the arena itself. As you look around, you see nothing but trees and rocks, a familiar area to maybe you, Nilumin, as probably you come from a tribe that is most likely at least used to living within the forest, if not being one with them.
Does it see us right away?
You don't, as you enter it, you only see like parts of it through the trees. You don't see its head, so you don't know if it's looking at you or not. You maybe see like a leg or an arm just in the other side. You definitely don't feel like it has eye contact with you, but you're not sure if it has spotted you or not.
Alright, I'm gonna have Dirk run up behind this tree, right?
Oh.
Where did you go? Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
there you go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, make me...
Dirk is gonna run up behind the tree.
Mhm. Yeah, make me a perception check as you move a bit closer, and maybe you can spot him through the trees a bit clearer. About the same as earlier. No new information is had as you run towards the other tree. What are you doing, Nilumin?
I do the same thing. I just run towards this tree.
Are you guys trying to do that like stealthily, or are you just running as fast as you can?
I try to do that stealthily.
Dirk is being fast but stealthy.
Yeah, both of you make me a stealth check then.
Well,
Well, you both believe you move stealthily.
what we done?
You hear footsteps coming closer towards you. Not like running, not hurrying, but definitely coming definitely coming in your direction as you're moving through the forest. Oh, whoops! Did I? I think at this point, can both of you roll me initiative, just to make things a bit easier. It's a pretty soft initiative. It's not like you're locked in combat at this point.
17.
But, yeah.
Alright. Dirk is going to... Because I see...
Mm-hmm.
Because I see a rock in between him and that tree, so... Dirk is going to... run behind this tree and I'm gonna try to do it stealthy.
Yeah, I think the same stealth check from before still counts, because it's basically one big run that you're doing from 3 to 3, so...
Do I see if he's like what direction he's looking in from this angle?
Yeah. As you're standing there, you see he's definitely not like looking straight at you guys, but he's kind of like turning around, and he's like walking in in the general direction that you were in, but his head is just like slowly going from like the right side to the arena to the left side. He doesn't seem to like know exactly where you guys are.
Okay.
As you get a closer look at him as well, you see he's holding a big club that more looks just like a tree stump or something like that he's holding in his right arm as he's like slowly moving around. Anything else you wanted to do?
Let's see what the elf friend wants to do first.
Well,
because that just moved.
Nilliman, it's your turn.
I'm thinking about casting invisibility on myself and trying to get like a safer distance so I can cast damaging spells on the troll.
Sure. So are you doing that or?
I wish to do so, yes.
Okay. Well.
Oh.
Dirk, as you look back towards the elf that you thought would help you, you will see suddenly he will disappear.
After he disappears, Dirk's gonna be like, "Oh, Dirk didn't need her help anyway."
Wait, Nilliman, you can only move 30 more feet as you.
Yeah, you still have to follow the rule.
Yeah.
So you can get to like here or here, but you're invisible anyway. So I'm assuming you'll get there next round. I'll just. Yep, there you go. As it's the giant's turn. He saw you guys over there. So he's... Well, none of you guys are there anymore, so he's not even gonna make an attack roll. But you will just hear a loud sound as the tree trunk that he was holding in his right arm is just thrown through the forest. Many of these trees will crack to the side as it just flies in this like general direction. Well, that's all he really does with his turn. As Dirk, it's your turn. And now these trees that you see to the right are kind of broken apart. It's easier to see through them, but harder to hide behind them as well. I don't know how to indicate that, but yeah, I'll just put like a... kind of like split in half.
Would I be able to go in between those rocks, or would that be rough terrain?
These ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty easily. This one is only like 5 feet tall. Well, not even actually, only like 3 feet tall probably. So it's pretty easy to just sneak between them without really taking any hindrance in your movement.
Okay. So he's still looking straight across the arena?
Yeah, he's like slowly moving his head around, trying to find where you guys are. It's clear that earlier he seemed to just react to the sound of you guys running, because he doesn't really have, well, eye contact with any of you.
Dirk is going to pick up a small stone and throw it...
Over here?
Yeah, he's going to throw it like right here. Behind the tree over here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just roll me... In fact, to throw something in an exact location. I think... What do
Well, it
you...
doesn't have to be exact, it's just the general area behind that tree to get him to look over there.
Yeah, I think just roll me a strength check and don't roll like a 1 or something, but it should be a pretty easy thing to do. It's more like to make it.
Natural 20.
Oh well, there you go.
Oh my god.
The sound. I was gonna say to make it create enough sound that he can hear it, but as you're well trained, you throw the small rock in this general direction and it exactly like bounces around and the sound just echoes throughout the arena as you see the giant immediately focuses upon the spot that you have thrown this rock.
Yeah, the moment he looks away, Dirk is going to move up to the tree next to it.
Yeah, as you're...
So, as a bonus action, you can also make an unarmed attack, right?
Is that like as your class, or you mean in general?
Oh, well, he's technically just punching.
So do you have like do you have a bonus action that's a punch and a normal action that's a punch as well?
Well, one of the things that are listed as bonus actions is you can make an unarmed attack as long as you don't have a shield.
Okay, well, that makes sense to me then. Yep.
So, Dirk is just going to... How tall is this thing?
The giant? Or the tree?
Yeah. The giant.
The giant is... looking feet. 1 second. Come on, does it say nowhere how big they are? I mean, they're giant in size, but hill giant size. 16 feet tall.
Okay, so I come up to like his legs.
Yeah. You see he's now no longer holding anything in his arms, and he seems to, like, as you're standing next to him, he seems to like start going in this direction.
Dirk is going to... Because I don't see any other thing that we could do here. When the giant steps forward to make that initial stride, Dirk is going to try to like punch toward his ankle to see if I can get him to trip.
Yeah, that's gonna be a disadvantage if you want to make a called attack like that. Is that okay?
I'm also going to make this reckless.
What does that do?
Reckless attack, I get advantage on the attack, but on his turn he gets an advantage on an attack against me.
Okay, well then it evens out, so it's gonna be a normal attack then.
Okay. And unarmed is just strength checks, isn't it?
There should be a button that's unarmed strike as well, but I assume it's just based on your strength modifier. But if you go to actions,
Got a 10.
Oh, there you go. A 10 will not hit him, or maybe I think you hit him, but it's just not hard enough, as he has this, well, pretty thick skin all over his body, and you punch him, and he notices, but it doesn't do any damage to him, and it certainly does not trip him. As he kind of lands his foot forward and then slowly starts turning towards the thing that striked him from the side.
Okay, so with the bonus action, Dirk is going to like kick off the tree and try to punch him with my bonus action, unarmed strike, in his crotch.
Well, you used your action to throw the rock, right? And then you moved and you use your bonus action to strike him now? So I think you're out of...
Were we in combat when we were doing the movement?
This was all within one turn that you did this, right? You threw this. You were in initiative when you threw the stone. That was your action, and then you moved over here, and then you took your bonus action to hit him.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
On the bright side, I am bear totem, so.
Okay. Well, Nilumin, it's your turn. You're invisible, and you see the man that you were that seems to be helping you has engaged the giant.
So the giant is moving towards Urk, or
Yeah,
just moving.
You saw that he started going in that direction, and then something got his attention. You can make me a perception check to see if you noticed that like Dirk is actually fighting him, but there's definitely something happening with Dirk and the giant. Yeah, you don't see all this going on, but you definitely know that Dirk like ran over here, and you know something happened that made the giant stop and starts like looking in this general direction. Actually, as you're looking at the giant, you will see that he's preparing to kick. Like you see his leg just like go backwards, and he's ready to move it forward again, very slowly as he moves, but with immense strength.
I like to cast a firebolt on the giant to get his attention.
Mm-hmm. That will hit. For 1 point of damage. It will successfully get his attention as you just kind of pepper the side of his body, and he just thinks that like a mosquito has stung him or something like that.
He's gonna want to squish an elf now.
Hell yeah.
Wait, let me roll HP for the giant. Nice. Yep, the giant will turn towards you, or you will lose invisibility first as you shoot your firebolt, and then the giant will slowly turn towards the source of this magic.
You're about to die from 1d4 scared damage.
No way, dude.
Is there anything else you want to do with your turn as the giant menacingly looks towards you?
I use my action, so
Okay.
You can still move.
I can still move 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you didn't move yet.
Yeah. I guess I just move towards this tree behind it.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, it was 20 feet.
so there was one thing that kind of bothered him in the leg, and then there was another thing that actually hurt him from a clear source pretty far away. But he was already starting to kick. So I think he's just gonna finish kicking in this general direction and then hope he'll kill something, whatever it was that's trying to bother him down there, and then he's gonna like start going in that direction. So he's just gonna give...
I'm about to get feel gold.
Yeah, he's not gonna make like a double attack because he doesn't really know what he's kicking at. So I think he will even make an attack at disadvantage as he's just kind of kicking it in your general direction. With a 14. Does that hit you?
14 is my armor class.
Well, then you will get kicked.
Because, you know, I don't have any armor on.
Oh, well. As you take 22 damage.
Oh my god.
As he just... You kind of hit him to the side of the body, and suddenly you see from the other side of his body just a leg coming towards you and just hitting you with this massive damage. As you fly 60 feet in this direction, just hitting the back of the wall over here. Kind of losing your speed at that point, so I don't think it does any more damage, but you're definitely just like flung across the arena.
By the way, it hit me regardless, but he technically made that attack neutral because he got advantage on me.
Oh, okay. Why did... Oh, because of the... Yeah, I forgot. Because
of reckless.
Yeah. Well, it's your turn, Dirk. Is there...
Oh wait, because of my bear totem, that was bludgeoning damage, right?
Yes.
Oh, then it's halved.
Oh, well, then you only take 11 points of damage. The giant... I forgot to move with the giant one. He has 40 speed. Just gonna walk over here. Right.
And okay, so he's over here now?
Yeah, he starts walking towards
wow.
the source of whatever peppered him with this firebolt over
Oh
it.
my... Oh no.
I imagine now he can see what's going on.
The giant?
No,
Alright.
I mean the elf.
Oh, yeah, he saw like Dirk just fly across the map and just hit the side of the arena as the crowd cheers. Yeah,
That was a good one. Dirk is going to run directly up to like behind him since he's still looking for what shot him with a fireball. I was right here. It's just a matter of like my push to talk button zooms me out.
Oh, no worries, no worries.
So Dirk is gonna run behind it. I would like to rage.
You can do so.
Dirk is gonna be like, he saw shit because he just got punted. And then Dirk is going to punch him again. You know, he's going to kick off of the tree and try to hit him in the nuts again.
Okay, well, roll me to hit. Oh wait, are you actually making a call attack? Because then it's a disadvantage again.
I'm also making it reckless.
Okay, well, it evens out again. Oof, unlucky.
God damn it.
Once more, you try to kick him in the place, in a place where you might bring him down. But once more, his skin seems too thick, and the giant notices and turns towards you, speaking something in giant that you do not understand, as his low voice trembles around the arena.
Fun fact, Dirk speaks giant.
Oh, well, you hear him say, "Why? No hurt."
He said no hurt?
No hurt. Yeah.
Like it didn't hurt or doesn't want to hurt?
I don't know. What do you think it's trying to say? It
Can
seems
I
like...
insight check this?
Yeah, sure. Make me an insight check.
Sorry, it did that weird thing again.
Oh, no worries.
17.
Yeah, you definitely realize that it means that he wishes that you would not hurt him, not that it didn't hurt.
Oh, Dirk is going to put his hands up and say in giant, you don't want to fight?
He will reply and say, Why fight?
Dirk, wait, is Pro visible,
Yeah,
or is he still invisible?
he's visible.
Yeah, I am visible, yes.
Okay, he's gonna look because where the giant's at. He's gonna look between his legs, and then because he has his hands up, and he's gonna like wave toward him and shake his head. No. Dirk only fights people that want to fight Dirk. This is
Why?
what he'll say to him in giant.
Why you punch me? Why you punch me?
You threw a tree at us.
I don't know what's happening. Where am I?
They throw people. They throw Dirk in here for sport.
I am sport?
We are sport.
The giant will kind of look around, seeing the people who are kind of silently watching this, since they do not speak giant, so they don't really know what's happening right now. Who are they? As he points towards them.
They watch for fun. We are here to provide entertainment for them.
Why hurt fun?
Fighting for fun. Dirk is actually like talking normal now, like he actually can do coherent sentences.
Mm.
They watch for fun, but fighting is only fun if both people want to fight.
I don't think fight fun.
Then we will not fight.
What about sport?
There's no fun unless both people's hearts are in it.
What we do now?
So, what happens if one of the parties... Okay, you know what? You do not wish to fight?
I want home.
You want home.
Where am I?
Do I know where we are?
Yeah, you're. Well, you know it. You know where you are. You're in a desert city that you've probably been in your entire life. The city of Kalema. It's in the middle of the desert. People go here mostly for this arena, but you've definitely never seen any of these creatures within this area or anywhere near it. It doesn't look like he's like prepared to be within the desert at all, actually. You see, like, as you look at his shoulders and parts of his body, it's kind of burned from standing in the sun.
What do like the exits around here look like? I know they're shut, caged, but like,
Yeah, you will.
do I see anything that leads? Do I see anything that like potentially a tree trunk could lead up and out?
Well, you could just go over the. It's kind of like a Colosseum-like building. So if you would just go over the like arena itself, that would be one way to put it, like a tree trunk or something. The other clear exit is the gate that you came through, which is shut at this point, and it's made of like heavy iron. Besides that, it's mostly just like there's other like smaller doors for like, I don't know, probably letting in other creatures or something like that, but there's no like clear other exit.
So the giant does not wish to fight.
It seems that way, yeah.
Dirk is, because they don't understand it, Dirk and Giant is going to tell the giant, I'm going to pretend to hit you, or I'm going to hit you, and when I do, fall onto your back and stop moving, and that they should end the fight. And this way, neither of us have to die.
I'm gonna give him an intelligence check to see if he understands what you mean by that. I die, but not real die.
Yes, they'll end the fight, and you don't die.
And you bring me home.
I'll do what I can. I will try to bring you home.
Do you mean that, or are you trying to deceive him?
I do mean that.
Okay. Yeah, well, he will nod his head and just kind of stand there.
Okay, Dirk will kick off the tree and like punch him like right square in the chest.
Yeah, he will make a performance check and pretend to fall down. Are you like... But you are actually punching him, right?
Yes, I am actually punching him.
Yeah, make me an unarmed strike as well, then, to see if you actually do damage to him.
I could technically like pull the punch too, right?
If you want to. It's just, how real do you want it to appear to be?
I mean, he's a big boy, so... $20.
That will hit. You can roll me damage.
It's 1d8 plus my strength modifier, so... My strength modifier is 3, so it's 3 to whatever I roll.
Oh, that's 4 points of damage to the 102 HP giant, so I'm sure he will be okay.
Yeah, I didn't mean to double click though.
No, it's fine. Yeah, and I'll give him advantage on his performance check since he actually took damage. So, let's see. D2D. The 9. You punch him.
We're also obscured by trees and stuff, so that might also hinder the audience seeing what's happening.
Yeah, you punch him and he kind of like sits down at first and then just like lays down on his back. It doesn't really look like, from close by at least for you, it doesn't look convincing at all, but as you said, you're kind of obscured and these people maybe don't know that much about any of these creatures. Is there anything else you want to do after that happens?
Dirk is going to climb onto his belly and just like do like the gladiator cheer.
Yeah, make me a performance check as well to see how charismatic you are towards the crowd as you do this.
14.
Do you want to do anything as this is happening, Nilumin?
I bet he's confused as fuck right now.
Yeah,
Yes.
you heard them talk to each other in a language that you do not understand, and then suddenly you will see Dirk softly hit the giant, and then the giant just kind of lay down, and then Dirk kind of dancing on top of him and like trying to act up that he beat the giant before the crowd before him.
Well, Linumin just wanted to distract the conversation, but he ended up didn't. But he kind of understands the situation because Dirk hit him softly. So I want to cast minor illusion on the giant and create a big wound on his belly.
Yeah, you can do so.
It's a cantrip, so it doesn't count as a spell slot.
Mm-hmm. So it's a 5-foot cube. Yeah, that seems fine. That seems a pretty big wound upon this creature that you can create.
Yeah. You also could have just made it like a thundering boom when the fist hit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think
I can create a lion's roar. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I can create voices and sounds and noises.
Yeah, I didn't really come back to you before, so it would make sense that you could have done that. And then create the wound upon the creature afterwards. Yeah, I don't even think you need any kind of check for that. Let me think. So that happens. He kind of lamely falls down, but then there is this big wound upon his body. And you rolled a pretty good performance check in general. So people kind of like you.
Okay, so Dirk is gonna hop up off the body, and he's gonna put his hand on like the forehead of the faking unconscious giant and say, "We're gonna get you home, big guy." In giant.
The giant will say, "Home now."
And then Dirk is going to make his way back toward like the gate he entered from.
Yeah, I think I'll just. I'm gonna give a general perception check at disadvantage because of how, like, the minor illusion, and then a pretty good performance check, which kind of made everyone look towards you instead of like observing this giant who is clearly still alive if you like really pay attention to it. So I'm gonna give a general perception check which counts for the people, and then people are actually observing. Oh, that's kind of stuff. Oh, sorry about that. My mic fell. Let me think what they have to be. Yeah. I got disadvantage, and they would want a 14 or higher. So yeah, that's already lost. Oh, pretty close though. So yeah, you hear at first when you start your performance, you hear some shouts of like booing within the crowd, but as you're kind of working them up and then this wound seems to appear after you hit him, you hear more shouts that kind of overtake it, and eventually the whole crowd is just cheering for both of you as and as you hear them cheering, the gates will open in the back and the armored man will stand there.
As Dirk walks by the elf, he's going to pat him on the shoulder without looking at him and say, "Nice trick." Kind of giving up that him referring to himself in a third person is kind of like a stage thing.
Yeah, thanks. Nilman is still confused though. Just stares at the giant, wounded, and this crowd is just cheering.
Yeah. Well, Nilumin, you also know that your illusion lasts for 1 minute.
We better run to the back.
Yep. Okay.
He keeps blinking.
So you're just running away.
Yeah.
We're running back to the back of the arena.
Yeah, like the gates will open, and then the man in heavy armor will wait there for you, and he will kind of point you in the direction of where you have always stayed, which was just kind of... Well, actually, none of you are prisoners, so... Well, no, I guess Nilumin is a prisoner, so he will point Nilumin towards the cage he was placed in, he's transported in, and Dirk, you're just kind of free to roam around as you just kind of walked into this place and were like, I want to fight, and then they let you fight because they could always use more people to do so.
Can Dirk ask the guard if can I be the one that supervises him? Like, he can be out of the cage, but he has to stay with me, and I'm staying in the arena and not leaving.
The guards
And
will.
if he tries to run, he will be paced.
The guard will go to or like will show you his side and will kind of just take out this giant sword that's hanging by his side with his armored knuckles, and then just put it back, trying to indicate that if anything goes wrong, he will take care of it, and he will roughly put Nilomin, start pushing Nilomin back towards the cell, as he doesn't really seem to pay any attention towards your request.
Okay, understood. I'm gonna walk back toward the general quarters.
Okay. Well,
Well, we survived round 1.
yeah, let me think for a second, because I'm just thinking, so like, yeah, you guys went away and then you went back into your cage, and then the giant is still laying there, who expects to go home at this point. He's just waiting for Dirk to bring him home, as suddenly this wound disappears upon his body, and the whole crowd kind of goes silent as the giant sits up and stands up and starts looking around, shouting something in giant that they do not understand. And I think, well, both of you don't really notice this, but what you will notice is just a big commotion starts going on within the arena, as you hear sounds of, well, clearly a giant walking around, as you feel the earth shake once more, and people shouting, and things being thrown, things breaking, all those kind of sounds.
Dirk is just like gonna completely ignore it and just like roll around, like roll over in his bed and gonna be like, "It's been 1 minute already."
Okay. Well, one way or another, you have successfully slain the giant, although you do not know it, as you guys are chilling in your quarters and indeed have survived the first round. The giant, however, will never see his home, which is quite sad.
Can I point out something that was like, when he said that he was opening a fake wound on its chest, I'm just like, if it notices that you're doing this, it's going to freak the fuck out.
Yeah, I thought that too,
Yeah,
but it has its eyes closed, right? Because it's pretending to be dead. So
okay.
yeah, I assumed it
I
just
was- I
didn't
was
notice, because
wondering, yeah.
I assumed it didn't
Like
notice
he-
because it doesn't make any like change on his body as you use this this illusion.
Like he need to make a wisdom save throw or something,
No,
because he freaks out.
he understood Dirk's explanation about playing dead, so he just lay down and closed his eyes, pretending to be dead. So
Aww.
yeah, well,
Well, it's better than us being dead.
Yep.
yeah,
Like that, he almost kicked me into paste onto that wall. Did you not see that?
yeah.
Well, I
And that was an accident.
thought you're dead.
It's so that you will hear this commotion happening in the arena, and then eventually you will hear a loud, very loud booming sound, and then the commotion will calm down. Yeah, you guys can continue your day as normal and stay in your cells, probably get some food, or Dirk, you can just wander around and they ask you if you want to return the next day, things like that. So yeah,
1 second.
good job. Good job, Prommie, as you successfully beat your first encounter.
After like 5 heroes I created, yes.
Mm. Well, I think I'm gonna end it there for today because it's 2 a.m. here and we've been going for quite a while, but it was fun.
Yeah.
I definitely want to do this again.
I can't believe that worked.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't want to be there.
I'm surprised.
As you can pretty easily find out that basically because the entire arena is magical, the creatures that are brought in must be from some kind of magic as well. So this creature must have been brought here against his will by some magical mean, and definitely didn't want to just die or fight things for no reason. I mean, he's dumb, but
I missed 2 full attacks on his door knocker, and I'm mad.
I mean, you guys did a total of what, like 5 damage to him with a
Yep.
with 2 natural ones of damage, which is actually impressive. Yeah. Thanks for joining, Vex.
Always, this was very fun.
It's good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll definitely do this kind of stuff again. I think it helps me as well for like to improvise better because a lot of it is just improvisation. So it's.
It also lets me playtest certain characters and builds I wanted to mess with.
Yeah.
Like an unarmed barbarian.
Yeah.
I never seen another barbarian before.
You've never seen an unarmed barbarian before?
Nope.
Good. All you have to do to do it is you take a totem barbarian as a human variant, and then you just take the fighting initiate feat to get unarmed fighting style.
Oh.
Yeah, unarmed fighting style makes your punches do D8s instead, because if you take unarmed fighting.
Oh.
It's so badass.
It's like
to
dual
just
wielding longswords without longswords.
fucking punch like a dragon to death.
Yeah, there's also another thing, like, if later on you take a feat for, like, the martial initiate and you get maneuvers, you could technically... I could technically punch somebody, grab them, and then tell somebody else with commanding strike to attack them.
You could punch someone and then like mark them as being attacked by someone else, as like being a target of something else, like a party member or just a random other being.
Oh, it's a party member, because if you get martial initiate, you get maneuvers from the battle master, and you can get commanding strike, and you can command your party after you grab somebody to hit them.
Oh. Oh.
Another cool part about unarmed fighting is I could technically do 1d4 bludgeoning damage to anyone grabbing me.
That's also cool.
Well, it was very fun playing with you.
Yeah, that was fun indeed.
Yeah, same.
Thanks for
Alright,
joining.
we'll play more later.
Yeah, and thanks for
Bye.
thanks for telling as well when about the giant thing. I always enjoy when my players tell me if there's things I could do better and stuff like that. So I feel like that's a good habit for all
you're
GMs.
fine. You're fine. I have only played probably less than 10 D&D sessions, but I used to play a game called Hero System, which was like superhero D&D.
That's cool.
Oh. Superhero
Yeah.
D&D.
Yeah, it's called
That
Hero
was it.
System.
Ah.
That's cool.
My DM is like, hey, can you make me a villain for my next game? I'm like, sure. I made him a villain for Hero System, and he's like, wait, this is absolutely disgusting. Like, I have a character, the villain I made for him, it has like lasers and stuff, and he's basically like wearing like a Gundam suit, like a personal Gundam suit, and his arms can transform into like cannons and combine, kind of like Death the Kid from Soul Eater.
What?
And the range and the width of it, so it takes 1 turn to charge, and it's called, so his name was Azir Black, and the attack is called Azir Obliterator. The attack is big enough to wipe out an entire city and do, what was it, 316 D8 worth of damage.
Jeez, that seems a bit overpowered.
Well, he was supposed to be like the end game, Jesus Christ, how do we beat this guy villain?
Oh,
Oh. The big bad guy.
Only downside is like if you don't stop him in that one turn that he's charging that, yeah, you and the city is just gonna have to like hit a reset button. And the thing is, that was with limits because the game gives you limits. Like there's a point system on like when you're building because it lets you build abilities and spells too.
That's cool. The name is? Say the name again.
Hero system.
Hero system. Yeah.
When I was building the ability, it can't go over what was it, 200 points, and whenever you add like damage and stuff to it, it increases how many points that it's worth. The attack was worth it could go over 200 points. The attack was worth 199 points, and it's because I put so many like he needs both his hands. He has to say something. It takes one turn to charge, and he can only fire it twice a week. I just put a bunch of limitations on it, and it basically just made this one really gross attack. Also, he flies.
That's cool. This looks cool, like from seeing the hero system thing. Seems like you can do a lot of cool things with it.
The thing that I thought was funny was I asked the DM, I'm like, how many D8 does it take to destroy a planet?
What?
Because the attack is 316. I'm like, how many D8 does it take to destroy a planet?
And how did he respond?
He's like, more than this, but you're pretty damn close. I'm like, well, it's got 2 charges. He's like, well, damn. Well, it was nice playing with you guys, and I hope you look at Hero System too. It's very fun, and it's really cool the fact that it lets you build abilities.
Yeah, I'm looking at like the basics of it, and it sounds kind of cool to like combine all these kind of things. I make a lot of like homebrew things as well, so it's nice to take some ideas from and stuff like that.
Yeah, one of the other things that I made was there was a character. I made a group of characters called the Council of Laughters, and there was like the Jester, the Quinn, stuff like that, right? And the leader, who you are never meant to fight, has something called team tactics. So if you basically like, because the goal is he leaves one of his lackeys and their lackeys is like minions to fight you for a boss fight. But if you have a rambunctious player that shoots at him or does something to him while he is leaving, you're going to fight the whole group, and there's 6 of them. And his ability, which his teammates ignore, he basically could put like an aura of where it's like it's doing 3d12 damage at the start of everybody's round in like a 300-foot radius from him. So it's basically like disintegrating and like buildings are falling apart around him. It's because his ability is he has a Tommy gun and he uses a deck of cards, and the deck of cards each have their own abilities because there's like he's only got the special cards like King of Clubs, Queen of Diamonds, stuff like that.
Yeah, sounds cool.
The one move that he has that's kind of a killer was I gave him a sawed-off Tommy gun, which means it's a Tommy gun. It hits like twice as hard, but it can only fire like 10 feet. So he will have like one of his minions can make clones of himself, and he will have the clone grab the person, and then he will put the barrel to their chest and fire 4d8. What was it? No, it's 4. No. It's a 1d8 per round, and he's shooting 40 bullets into you.
Jeez. Well, I was thinking like, oh, am I going too hard on them with the Hill Giant? But it sounds like you've gone through a lot worse with this game.
Oh, trust me, like, when my DM is like, hey, can you make me some villains? I made him some really nasty villains. Can you imagine? Oh, by the way, while you're in that zone where like everything's like crumbling, not only are you taking a bunch of damage at the start of every turn, your movement is a third of what it was. He ignores it, and all of your like ability checks are disadvantaged.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh wow.
This guy I made this guy specifically for you to never actually fight because he's disgusting. He's supposed to be like, he does something, sends his guy, and then he leaves. And at the end of the campaign, he's supposed to still get away. But don't actually try to fight him.
Yeah, seems cool.
And what if you engage in the fight, and you have to fight him. What do you do? What are you supposed to do? Just flee?
No, you're not actually. You're okay. So you can try to flee, but do not like. He's always going to be like at the end of the battlefield, and he's just going to flee at the start of the scene, and he's going to be like, "Hey, I'm gonna leave the jester here to fight you guys, and you're going to be fighting him and his minions." But if you have that one player that's like, "No, I'm not letting him get away. I shoot at him, or I shoot a laser at him, or something," then he's going to turn around and take that as a, "Okay, we're fighting now."
Hmm.
Uh-huh.
My DM had one player at the table do that.
Had
It
one.
did not end well
he
for
did.
him.
Oh, yeah.
He put the zone up, and he put it in a specific angle to where it was only that player, and they all just, he did not survive. He did not get to his turn.
Hmm.
And then they all fled. And everyone's like, Jesus Christ, that was like a pack of hyenas.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it was fun playing with you guys. I gotta go now.
Yeah, me too. Actually.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, it was
You
fun.
guys have a great
Fun.
day, night, wherever you may be.
Yep.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna end
Oh my
stream as
God.
well.